Oh, by the way, fuck Pump It Up. That's also a piece of shit. Why the fuck do we get a new version and normal mode is only 3 songs and you have to pay 2 credits at 8.4 credits to play premium mode and to unlock co-op for playing 5 songs? You're swiping twice to play 5 songs? Fuck Pump It Up, dude. Such a god-awful shit fucking game. Fuck Andamiro. Fuck everything. Pump It Up sucks ass, dude. I really fucking hate round 1, dude. Holy fucking shit. I hate round 1. I fucking hate round 1. Holy fucking shit, I hate round 1. That's the title of the video. I fucking hate round 1. It's not a joke. It's not a meme. Holy fucking shit. I fucking hate round 1. So why do I go? Well, that's obvious, isn't it? I go because they have the shit that I want to play. That's why I have all these fancy cards. So I can play the fancy games that I like to play. That sometimes makes me feel good and sometimes does not make me feel good. But yeah. It's a hobby. It's a hobby for a lot of people. It's a de-stressor in some cases. And it's fun to hang out with friends there too. So why do you hate round 1 then if you go there so much? Because it wasn't always as bad as it is now. It is fucking terrible. Holy shit, is round 1 so fucking bad right now at this moment. And it has been for at least a couple years. There's definitely a golden age. Yeah, there was a progression to it. There's the OGs who know what it was like back then. And then there's people like me who came in late into the scene. And for people who are round 1 knowledgeable, the best time for round 1 was when rhythm games and most games were like 6.4 credits. And we had the $100 for 800 credits transaction, which calculated to, well, if you played the 6.4 games exclusively, it gave you about 120 something swipes for $100. And you know, you think, yeah, that's a good conversion rate. You pay $100 and you get more than 100 plays for your $100. And that's just for games. That's being smart with your money. If you play crane games, then your money goes like that. And it's so not fucking worth it. It is so not fucking worth it in that regard. Ticket games, crane games are so fucking expensive for no reason, dude. Even if you are winning over and over again, it's like, that's the whole point. You're making money regardless. It doesn't matter how easy or how hard it is. Anyway, so yeah, that was the golden age. Right now, so 6.4, $100 for 800 credits. That was the golden age. Hold on, just the age we are in now We are now paying 8.4 credits for rhythm games and games of that nature. We're paying 8.4 credits per swipe for the same games that we have been playing, and we still have the same price of $100, which gives you 800 credits, which, by the way, $100 is literally the only option to go if you go to round 1 frequently enough. If you don't, then this video definitely doesn't apply to you. And yeah, so that's the only option. That's the only option. So right now at 8.4 credits and $100 for 800 credits, that is less than 100. Less than 100 plays only if you play the 8.4 type of games, which most of them are now. The lowest would be like 7, but most of those are on time play. So it doesn't really matter for that, and people don't play those games anyway. That's why they're low. The games that are at 7 credits now used to be at like 4 or 5 credits. So that's really fucking cool. Good job. Thank you. Thank you for raising the prices to games that nobody plays. Anyway, so yeah, that's the conversion rate right now. And it's only gotten higher and higher. It went from 6.4 to I think it went from 6.4 to 8, or there was like an in-between that. And then it went to 8.4, kind of recently, not super recently, but it's the latest change. And it fucking sucks, dude. It literally makes no sense. I'm paying $100. I'm paying $100 to play games less than 100 times. Why the fuck is it not an equal conversion rate? And I'm talking about specific kinds of games. I'm not even talking about ticket games or premium games or crane games. Crane games are 14 fucking credits per swipe. A crane game which is 100% rigged not to be in your favor, so you are wasting so much fucking money. 14 credits per swipe. 14 times 10 is 140. So 14 times 50. My phone's out here. Fucking hell. At 14 credits per swipe, you definitely get 50 swipes if you spend it all on crane games. And then ticket games, some ticket games are 10 or 11 or even 12. I think, yeah, the ticket games and the coin pushers, I think they're at 12 or 11. I'm not sure. It was not that high before. And it is absolutely fucking insane that people are just they either don't care or they just pay for it anyway. Because a lot of people, when I complain about this, when I talk about this, some people just look at me and just think I'm fucking insane. Like they don't know why I'm complaining or why I'm upset about how round 1 is and how round 1 is progressing to be. Because I've been complaining about this for a long time, and people back then would tell me, oh, it's not even that bad. It's only just a little bit higher. It's not going to get more expensive. I'm like, okay, dude. And then look at us. Look what happens now. 8.4 credits per swipe for rhythm games. And then people will still say the same shit it's not even that bad. It's actually better. I'm like, no, it's not. Can you please shut the fuck up? Especially people who are around for the 6.4 and $100 for 800 credits era. That was the best deal. And anything that strayed from that timeline is worse. So please shut the fuck up. Stop trying to argue about shitty business practices and expensive inflation bullshit. Please shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Please shut the fuck up. Doesn't matter if I'm a fucking millionaire. It's the principle of the matter. Please shut the fuck up. Do not defend this bullshit ass bullshit. Please shut the fuck up. Holy shit. Anyway. So yeah, it's a 100% valid complaint. And anybody who denounces it or try and downplays it is just, don't fucking talk to me. Don't. It's so tiring. It's so frustrating. It's so annoying to hear people talk about like why this isn't a bad thing or why we just have to accept it because that's just how the world works. You know, everything's going up, so why are you complaining? God, shut the fuck up. It's depressing because I go here to be relieved of stress and to have fun and to enjoy my life. You know, it's the small things that matter. But when stuff like this happens and the thing that makes me happy is affected, it's just, it really fucking sucks, dude. And like I said before, people in my ear saying, oh, it's not that bad, it's not a big deal, what's the problem, blah blah blah. You know, it's more so. I'm like, it's so much to deal with, man. It's so much to fucking deal with. And it sucks. It sucks. I hate it. I fucking hate round one, dude. It's so fucking expensive for no reason. And I'm just talking about the arcade. I'm not even touching upon the expensive fucking bowling or the karaoke or the hella overpriced food that they have. Holy shit, the food is so overpriced, it's actually fucking insane. And no matter what, people are gonna buy into it. I'm buying into it because, you know, what the fuck else am I gonna do? What else am I gonna do? Like, I understand there's literally nothing that I can do by myself. You know, if everybody grouped together and we protested about this shit, something would happen. I 100% guarantee. But that's the hardest part, is getting people to be on your side and to protest in that sort of way. It's never going to happen. It's the same mindset of like when people protest like actual world events. And it's like, you just need so much support, like an incredibly substantial amount of support to make like even a little bit of difference. And then, so you compare that to round one, you know, getting like a couple people here and there is not going to help at all. Getting like 50 or 100 people is not going to help at all. It's not going to change anything. And a lot of people just don't care. They don't give a shit, or they make excuses, or they try and justify why people why you're paying the same amount and getting less and less as time goes on. Because I fucking said it way back then. Things are just gonna keep going fucking up unless we have a credit exchange change, which in my opinion, the way things are right now, if you're paying $100, if you're paying that much money, you should get 1,000 credits for $100. All things considered, with crane games, ticket games, arcade games, you should get 1,000 credits for $100. That is so reasonably fair. It's actually insane to think about how fair it is. But of course, you know, any business is gonna get the most for as least as possible, and that's just the way it is. But that's how I feel about it currently. And with that, if you paid 100 and you got 1,000 credits, I wouldn't mind if they changed all the games from 8.4 to 9, and then crane games from 14 to 15, and ticket games from 11 to 12 or 12 to 13. At that price range, I wouldn't mind at all. They could do that all they want. But the reality, the future is they are going to raise the games even more at some point. I don't care what you say or what you think. They are going to raise the games again at some point. And that future is it's like a fraction alive right now. But I fucking said it before, and I'm saying it right now. They are going to raise the prices. Whether they're going to change the conversion rate for the credits that you get, I don't know about that. But they are for sure going to raise the prices of games again at some point in the future. And then we're still going to be paying the same, and I'm still going to complain, and people are still going to look at me like, why are you complaining? It's not a big deal, blah, blah, blah. I fucking guarantee you it's going to happen. It will happen. And it's not going to get better unless, the change that I said earlier happens. But I don't think that's going to happen. Because Round 1 has a monopoly over all that amusement shit. And nothing is even close to contesting with that. There's no other option. So, yeah. There's that. Oh, and by the way, when I said the future is like a fraction there's a game that I play. It's called Wangan Midnight Maximum Tune 5 DX Plus. That game is from 2016. We are in 2023. That game that I just said is not new by any means. By any means. It is not new. It is not new. It is not a new game. It is not a new game. It's a game from 2016. It is not a new game. How much is that game from 2016? It is 9.2 credits per swipe. 9.2 credits per swipe. A 2016 game is 9.2 credits per swipe. Why the fuck is that a thing? And people will still say, why am I complaining? It's not a big fucking deal. People will still fucking tell me that. Why is a game from 2016 9.2 credits? Why are the most updated rhythm games 8.4 credits if this game from 2016 is 9.2 credits? In Japan, they went from 6 to 6R to 6RR and now going to 6RR plus. That's how fucking far back we are. We are playing a goddamn game from 2016 and we're paying 9.2 credits per swipe for that fucking game. Why? 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 Holy fucking shit. Why is that something that I need to deal with? If you think that makes any lick of fucking sense, please do not even look in my direction. Please do not even breathe the same air that I'm breathing. Fuck off. Holy shit, man. It's so fucking bad. It's so fucking bad, dude. And, I try and remedy that situation specifically because there's a place in downtown LA. It's called Family Arcade. On Tuesdays, it's $15. On any other day, it's $25. From 11 a.m. to 2 a.m., it's free play. And what do they have there? They have Wangan Maximum Tune 5 DX Plus there. And that is as good as it gets. If there was a place like that and it had all the games that Round 1 had, I would never fucking go to Round 1 ever fucking again. I would not even step foot in that goddamn place ever again. But unfortunately, like I said before, there's no other place like Round 1. So that is just unfortunate. I'm going to keep going, but I'm going to complain about it. And if people say, why am I complaining? I'm going to say, go fuck yourself. Fucking die. And that's pretty much the reality that I'm sitting in. So basically, The 9.2 credit thing, that's going to happen. That's going to happen. The rhythm games that are at 8.4, they're either going to go from that to 9 or straight to 9.2. And when that happens, you know, we're just going to be like, oh no, what a shame. Okay, I guess, you know, it is what it is. Haha. Time to play my game. And then the world keeps on spinning. So, the fact that I keep going, I mean, like I said, not enough people are going to protest about it when there 100% is reason to protest about it, but people don't care. Or, you know, people who have more money don't care because, you know, they have money. But like I said, even if I'm a millionaire, I'm not going to fucking stand for bullshit like this. It makes no sense. It makes no sense, especially when we came from an era that was just so good and things were good and there was nothing to complain about. But as the years go on, it's just only going to get worse and worse. And not just round one, everything, groceries, gas, every single thing that you do in your life, it's just going to go up and up and up. And we're still here just like, we're struggling to work. We're living paycheck by paycheck. Well, some people are, not everybody, but you know, we're struggling to live. And when we're trying to get like relaxation and stress relief, you know, that shit's getting expensive too. And it's like, when does it end, you know? When does it end, and when are people like just going to accept that people are gonna be upset about that? But some stuff you can't do anything about. But it just is what it is. But yeah, that's a really big one. Playing a 2016 game and paying 9.2 credits for that, that's really what pisses me off. And that's the whole reason for this video. I want people to know how I feel. Like, yeah, it's not like I hate, like I go through round one, I'm in there, I'm happy, I'm playing games, right? But then, you know, if I start thinking about the logistics of it all, it's just, holy fucking shit, dude. It is so mind-twisting, and the fact that people either don't care or don't understand why I'm complaining about this, that drives me up a fucking wall, dude. That's just pure insanity. But yeah, that's the whole point of this video. It's like, it's a really bad video. Like, look where I'm recording. I just had to get it out there just so people can understand where I'm coming from and how I feel going to round one all the time. It fucking sucks, dude. It's so fucking expensive for no reason. It wasn't always like this, but it just is what it is. What am I gonna do? I literally cannot do anything. Oh my god. Oh, I was thinking about the mechanics too. That's a whole different story. The fact that we're overpaying for this bullshit, and then the games that we play don't get fixed because the people who are working there to fix those games don't give a shit about the games, and they're just doing whatever the fuck. You know, that's a whole different story entirely. So dumb. We're wasting our money there, and then things aren't even kept, they're not even maintained. It's like, what the fuck are we paying for, dude? Like, I go to this expensive place to play my expensive game that doesn't even work properly, and then you go to a mechanic or somebody to tell them to fix it, and they're like, we'll get to it, we'll see what we can do. And then nothing happens, and it's really cool. It's really fucking cool. And it's even more cool when the same establishment but in a different area has a completely different world to it, where you talk to a fucking mechanic. It's like, hey, this game is broken, and they're like, oh, let me go check it out, let me do my fucking job and try and fix the game that you have a problem with. Wow, that's fucking insane. Who knew that's how that works? That's so fucking crazy. Okay, that's another thing. I got the point of this video across. I got food that I want to eat. And that's pretty much it. I fucking hate round one. I fucking hate people who try to defend round one's pricing and logistics and all that shit. And I hate you. Because I know you're watching this video. I hate you. That's it, really. Oh, this video's not that long, actually. Okay. Go Tampa Bay. They won today. They beat the Green Bay Packers. Yeah. You can't really tell where I'm at right now, but if you knew where I was at, you'd be laughing probably. So yeah, that's it. Fuck round one. Still gonna go there. Probably gonna go there today. Fuck everything. Yeah. Okay. Time to eat. Bye-bye.